Hi, my name's Gabriella. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I've made a video. I filmed a couple that I still haven't actually edited and put out, but that was a while ago. And basically I've just started a new job. I've had a whole load of auditions on right now and it's been absolutely crazy, especially with it being Christmas, and YouTube just sort of fell to the side a little bit. But I'm back. I'm filming this one now. As I said, I've already got one or two that I filmed before that I just need to edit, so hopefully I'm gonna have time to do that now. And then I have lots of plans for new things, so there should be a much more consistent stream of content going into the new year. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you are too. But the main thing that I'm making this video about, what I actually want to talk about today, is that with the new year coming up, I feel most people are making resolutions and things, and I'm not. Not just because I can't be bothered. I kind of had an interesting reason why, and I thought I may as well share it with you, and we could just have a bit of a discussion about what you're doing with regards to New Year's and resolutions and, you know, making 2020 your year. I mean, I feel like it's especially pivotal this year, at least for me and people sort of around my age, because we're old enough that it's not just a new year, it's a new decade. And I feel like when 2010 came around, I was talking with some friends the other night and we just said we didn't feel like when it turned 2010 it really felt like a new decade. It just felt like another year. And so I think we're at a point in our lives where it really does feel like this isn't just a new year, this is a new decade. And so, yeah, I always find it really interesting. New year, new me kind of thing. But basically, the reason that I'm not doing resolutions is because I don't think it's productive. Everyone says, oh yeah, when it comes to the new year, I'll do this. And then after a while, you inevitably give up. Or at least the vast majority of people do. And I found that, like with having resolutions, a lot of things in life I tend to put off. And before even thinking about the new year, over the past month or so, I realised there are a few things I wanted to get into my life and start doing. And my initial thought was, it's nearly the new year, let's make a New Year's resolution, I'll start it then. And then I kind of sat back and thought, wait a minute, that's just putting it off even more. And that's not really a good way to start getting into a habit of doing something if the first time you do it is after you've been putting it off for a while. So actually several of the things that would have otherwise probably been New Year's resolutions for me, I've already started. I've already tried to start getting into those things, doing those things, working towards those things. And I think that's one of the attitudes I want to have going into the new year, is that I'm not going to put things off as much. I feel like I've already, hopefully, started that. So we're starting the new year on the right foot. And also another thing that I do that I feel is more productive and possibly more permanent than New Year's resolutions is goal setting. And this is something I constantly do. I don't just have all my goals for the new year. Basically, the way I plan my life is that I have a list of everything I want to ever achieve, sort of like a wish list of what I want to do in life. And I add to that whenever I think of something new. Surprisingly, it's not like a really long list. I don't go into like loads of specific detail. It's lots of like big goals. When I say big goals, it's sort of like endpoint things. It's not things that I would need to achieve in order to get to that end goal, it's just the end goals. So for example, if I was saying I want to get a diploma in piano, I wouldn't then also put, oh, well, I want to get grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 first. So then I have a yearly goals list of things I want to achieve that year, which then encompasses some of the smaller or like part-way goals. So for example, for me, having a career in acting or something is one of my endpoint goals. A goal for this year is possibly to get into drama school or get an agent. Or one of the things that I've actually put down is get enough footage together of me acting in other people's work, my own work, that I'm able to put together a show reel. And then when I have my year goals, I break that down into months and I'll go through as I get to that month with the month's goals. So I've only done January so far. I haven't done February or March or April or any of the others. I've just done January, and so when I get to the end of January I'll do February's, etc. Then the monthly ones add in more of the smaller ones. and then it gets to weekly ones. And then that adds in things like errands and just things I have to do. A couple of those get added into the monthly one as well, depending what it is. And so I just have a consistent goals list. I'm always thinking about things I want to be doing as well as the things I have to be doing. But then there's always the opportunity to sort of like take a step back and look at my bigger goals, see where I'm at within the bigger picture. And so I find that a lot more useful than just saying that I'm going to cut down on internet usage. I'm not making it a resolution, I'm making it a goal that I'm constantly working towards, and I've already started on it because I'm not waiting for the new year. I plan in advance and then I can get started on some of those things before. Like if I finish everything in 1 week early and I've got a couple days left, instead of just thinking, oh well, everything else is next week's problem, I can take a step back, look at my monthly list, look at my yearly list, or even my life wish list, and I can then go, okay, well actually, I've got a bit of free time, let's work on this, let's get ahead, as opposed to let's put it all off for next week because I've got free time. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing instead of resolutions. I'm just doing very structured goal setting. So I'm just sort of interested, does anyone else do that? Are you doing resolutions? Or what do you think about resolutions? Do you think they're good? I'm not necessarily saying I think resolutions are bad. I'm just saying I think the aspect of waiting till the new year to start something, like starting something by putting it off until the new year, starting something by putting it off in the first place, maybe isn't the best way to get into things. I think a bit more of the attitude of if you want to do something, do it straight away. Don't wait for the right time or someone to give you permission to do it, but go and just do it. And that's something I'm trying more and more right now. I've literally made a presentation of some of my goals and things I want to work on this year for my friends. So yeah, I'm just sort of very much down the line of let's jump in and do it. So I'd love to know what your thoughts on this are in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and then I will see you all in the New Year's. Bye!